Republican and made it Democrat. House seat 15 down in Berkeley and Charleston counties. Let's give a round of applause to Representative J.A. Moore.
South Carolina, how we doing? I'm gonna be honest with you, we're gonna have to do a little better than that. See, I'm originally from a little town called Hampton, South Carolina. And so I'm used to call and response, so we're gonna try that one more time. South Carolina Democrats, how we doing? My name is Representative J.A. Moore, and just like Senator Malloy mentioned, we flipped the seat in 2018. And let me tell you why. So the last thing the former representative of District 15 said before he left the House of Representatives on the floor of the House was he said that women were the weaker vessel. Women are the weaker vessel. See, he didn't know my grandmama Lily. Say, my grandmama Lily had my dad at the age of 16 in 1930. 16 in rural South Carolina, African-American young woman. And so normally what that would have meant is that she was destined for a life of a domestic worker, but not my grandmama Lily. See, my grandmama Lily at the age of 40, left rural South Carolina to become a registered nurse. My grandmama Lily was a strong woman. And see, that former representative didn't know Miss James. Say, Miss James lived on top of my street in Hampton on County Lane. And see, Miss James was a businesswoman. Miss James was an educator. Miss James was a strong black woman. Miss James was no weak vessel. And next to Miss James was her daughter Gwen. And see, Gwen was a magistrate judge. Gwen ran an AIDS prevention organization. Gwen was a strong vessel. Gwen wasn't a weak vessel. And oh, next to Gwen was my mama. My mom, Ernestine Moore. My mom is from Edgefield, South Carolina. My mom graduated from the South Carolina State Bulldogs. My mom for 25 years ran a nonprofit organization. In the past 16 years, my mom's been a public school teacher. And on May the 1st, my mom stood up and walked out and onto the Capitol. My mom ain't no weak vessel. And see, what he didn't realize that is in our district is 54% women. He was out of touch. He was out of step. And we took his behind out of office. So, Democrats in South Carolina, I need to know one thing, and this is what we said on the campaign trail. Will you walk with me? I said, will you walk with me? Stand up, South Carolina Democrats, I need you to walk with me. I need you to walk with me, South Carolina Democrats. Will you walk with me? Will you walk with me? Okay, so listen, this election, seriously, I said this last time when I first got elected. But this election, seriously, in 2020, is going to be the most important election in a generation. Let me tell you why. Not just because I'm going to be on the ballot. Because in 21, we're going to start redistricting. We're going to start drawing the lines. Right? And then we talk about gerrymandering. Right? And see, all we need to do as Democrats, all we need to do is elect 4 more state senators like Dick Harpootlian. Dick is in the Senate raising hell, ain't he? In my recognized Senator Marlon Kempson and Gerald Malloy and John Scott. So South Carolina Democrats, as I close, I want to leave you with what my grandma always used to tell me. Progress. Progress doesn't come because we wish for it. No, baby. Progress comes because we work for it. So I'm asking all of you all to work like hell and let's win in 2020. Thank you so much. I'm Representative J.